All those headlines coming up, but first, a story that's got people in Singapore talking today. Police have arrested two men, both locals, aged 41 and 50, suspected of kidnapping the mother of Sheng Siong supermarket boss Lim Hock Chee. The victim, 79-year-old Madam Ng Lai Poh, was freed unhurt, and $2 million in ransom money was recovered.
Madam Ng was kidnapped while she was walking alone along Block 631 Hougang Avenue 8 on Wednesday. She went to the market that morning and had breakfast, a routine she has been doing for the past 10 years. She was approached by one of the suspects along this road, telling her that Mr Lim, her son, had a bad fall. The suspect asked her to follow him into his car on the pretext of bringing her to Mr Lim. She was then transferred to another car driven by the second suspect. This was when she was blindfolded and her hands were tied. Details of the kidnapping were announced at a police conference on Thursday. Police said the kidnappers asked for a ransom of $20 million, but this was later renegotiated to $2 million. Even though Mr Lim was told by the kidnappers not to alert the police, he did so believing that was the best action to take.
I think it's very important. We can't do anything. We don't have any weapon or anything. We also don't have the experience to this kind of case happen. So I think it's important. Singapore is so safety. Yeah, why this thing coming out? Then we trust our police. We meeting already. We go to police report already.
On Wednesday evening, under the instructions of the kidnappers, a bag containing cash of $2 million was placed in Sembawang Park. The kidnappers then released Madam Poh in the vicinity of Seletar West Camp. Police continued with its operations and arrested the two suspects in separate locations less than 12 hours after the kidnapping was reported.
Kidnapping is a very serious offence which is punishable on conviction with death or life imprisonment. The police will spare no efforts to bring such perpetrators to justice. Time is of the essence in such cases. In this instance, the early reporting by the informant and his full cooperation had resulted in the swift and successful solving of this case.
The two suspects will be charged in court tomorrow.
Now, in the past 10 years, there have been only 3 cases of kidnap for ransom in Singapore. Every case was solved and the offenders jailed for life. In today's case, Deputy Prime Minister Teo Chee Hean has praised the victim's family for going to the police immediately and commended the police for their handling of the affair. Well, that's what many people online are saying as well. Posting on Facebook, KC is amazed at the speed with which the case was solved. He salutes the police for keeping Madam Ng safe and recovering all the ransom money. Fadil says the police were very diligent and he thinks it was a very wise move for the family to have contacted the police so quickly. Kalai gives the police force a thumbs up. And Willie thanks the police for a job well done.